You could not have chosen a better venue for this one. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be
It's Carl the Cobra Froch, a super middleweight.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
Welcome inside this unique environment. A beautiful... These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. He got out of the way of that right hook. And a counter left. That left counter was perfectly timed. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Audience absolutely right on top of you in this very special environment here.
Todd, I've got to give it to the promoter. To pick this place, every ticket is like gold dust. You cannot get these tickets. So if you are in this venue, you are watching this fight, trust me, we're lucky to be sat here.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Through the hook, didn't land. Good counter punch. He misses with that jab. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Great counter right hand there. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you...
Here we go. It's round 2. He just misses with that big right hand. Nice counter shot. Left counter punch will score. Nice exchange here from both men. Neither man really defending themselves. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of us. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it G's them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he fails to score with that left hook. Nice counter punch. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. These two were made for each other. Beautiful counter punch. Good counter right hand again. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Bell rings and we start the third. These middleweight type of fights, Johnny, you're obviously not going to see the speed you see in some of the lighter divisions or the power you see in some of the heavier divisions, but you sort of get the best of both worlds.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Just can't score with that uppercut. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Not a lot of defense here at all. Good counter-punching from both these fighters. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Looks absolutely exhausted. What are you going to tell him in the corner?
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Punch, counter punch. He parries away that left hook. Back and forth they go. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nope, that hook won't score. Nice exchange here from both men. Good counter-punching for both these athletes. The right hook misses. Right. He won't let him off the hook. He's in some real trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Nice job landing that left counter punch. There's a counter shot. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round.
Time for the 5th round. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
They exchange punches. They both want the knockout. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Lands with the right counter. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Catch and shoot. Both men step back for just a moment. Like to see more jabs. Left counter score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
This is the beginning of round 6. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice counter. It's all offense all the time. Beautiful counter shot. He parries that left jab away. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good counter left hand there. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Perfect counter shot. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you're getting there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them. 3, 4, 5.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Here comes round 7. Counter punching. Neither man really defending themselves. Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good left counter that lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Beautiful what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the sweet.
Round 8, and we're off again. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice counter shot. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Nice counter. Nice exchange here from both men. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That counter shot lands. Nice counter shot. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
That left lands. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Nice job by him to block that jab. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Big swing and a miss. They're both trying for a knockout. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Blocks that jab. Punches coming from every angle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out.
And here comes the 10th round. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab.
The referee will send them to the corner and take a look at the cut.
Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
To the relief of the fans here, this fight will continue. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that? He just misses with that jab. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
He missed with that jab. Lucky that hook didn't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. There you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree, I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.